Matchup. Both these teams feature an impressive backcourt.
No question, BA. And I get the sense that bragging rights are on the line here. Everything you can do, I can do better. Expect some exciting back-and-forth action in this one.
And checking out the opening lineup for Memphis. Manning the backcourt, we'll see Morant and Payne. Jaren Jackson out there with Edey, and it's Wells in at the 3 slot.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Now here's Podziemski. Pass to Green. Curry with it, hounded by Morant. Green, a screen. Podziemski's shot is good.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
Oh, the vertical of Morant is simply incredible. I mean, he's fantastic at using it to his advantage on the inside.
And when you look back at the 2023 draft, the Warriors got great value out of their picks.
Yeah, I mean, they got Podziemski with the 19th pick, a versatile player who impacts the game at both ends. They also got Trace Jackson-Davis late in the second round. And he is a fundamentally sound big man with great upside.
Now here's Payne. They set the pick. Oh, clanks that one. He's 0 for 1 to start. Golden State has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Butler's shot is good.
Putting his body to work in the paint. Butler using his athletic skills to get it done.
Jackson outside. Back to Morant. Two shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Now here's Podziemski. And here's Butler outside. The rebound by Edey. For Memphis, they've gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. Here's Wells. Moody defends. There's a double team with Podziemski. Basket counts.
Showing great poise. Passes up his own shot for something better.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. And Steve Kerr calls timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Steve Kerr gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. They were concerned with Jaren Jackson Jr. on both ends of the floor. Coach saying defensively, Triple J covers so much space. A blocking machine. And on the other side of the ball, Jaren has serious skill for a man of his size. He's a tough game plan for us. Jaren Jackson Jr., a two-way menace. Brian?
And Allie, thank you for that.
When Butler is cleared for takeoff, just get off the runway.
And so it's Morant who brings up the ball for the Grizzlies. Well, we have a chance to hear from Shams Charania. He's calling in right now. Shams, great to have you on, bud.
Guys, thanks. Well, Jimmy Butler is in the 5th stop of his NBA career. He'd been in a standoff with the Heat. As they hesitated to extend him at the number he desired, he knew there's going to be someone willing to pay up. And guys, I'm very interested to see how Butler fits in his new opportunity.
Yeah, we'll continue to track that story. All right, Shams, thanks a lot. Butler can't get it to go. Grizzlies lead by 4. Aldama in the post. Moody defends. Pass to Payne. And And there are the Grizzlies with another bucket.
I mean, what do you expect when you give him the clear look? That's just too easy.
And it is dangerous to let him get it going this early.
Now here's Green. No made baskets yet. Back to Pajemski for three. Sends it home from three-point land.
More than just a score. Hield moves the ball well, especially when his guys are open.
Now Morant. He has 6. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Morant's got 8.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Ja Morant, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Memphis. 8 points in the quarter. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for Memphis.
Well, you know, the analytics guys would tell you a team shouldn't be taking this many mid-range shots, but clearly they're shooting them with confidence.
And following off of what you said, they've really done a good job distributing the ball, passing up good shots for great ones.
So on the floor for Memphis to kick off the second quarter, we've got Luke Kennard, Santi Aldama out there with Jackson, then it's Brandon Clark, and it's Pippen in at the point. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. Grant, there's a huge difference between talent on paper versus winning.
You're right, B.A., and it comes down to coaching, chemistry, and sacrifice. But I think the biggest thing is effort. All things being equal, the team that plays the hardest is going to win.
And one thing you can say about the Memphis Grizzlies, they are disruptive defensively, Stan.
Yeah, Brian, they've been in the top 5 in the league in steals, blocks, turnovers forced over the last few years. And let's face it, they're aggressive offensively as well. This team attacks at both ends of the court.
Pass to Jackson. Over Kuminga. Jackson gets the bucket.
Flashing the in-between game. Nice. I mean, Jackson is more than capable of draining this when given the chance.
And here's Jackson Davis. Now Peyton. And some changes here for the Warriors. Green's checked in for Jackson Davis, and it's Brandon Pajemski in for Hield. And Memphis also making a switch. Baines checked in. Here's Curry. Oh, a strong finish from Curry.
Love the intensity from Curry, finding a way to work through the contact.
Pass to Wells. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Yep, that one goes. Baines gotten his second bucket.
He just brings a great feel for the game at the offensive end.
Green, a screen. There he is, the three-point king, delivers on cue.
Not sure there's such a thing as a bad 3 for Steph.
And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Jackson, pass to Clark. Jackson, the screen. Here's Pippen. Offline with a 3.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Grant, when you look at Draymond Green's career, you think he's going to the Hall of Fame?
You know, B.A., I believe so. He's won multiple titles, and we know how impactful he has been as a defender and distributor especially. I think we'll see him in Springfield one day.
Jimmy Butler's checked in for the Warriors. Aldama's checked in for Memphis. Ja Morant comes in for Pippen. Outside Morant. Pass to Aldama. The 3. Rebounded by Green. The Warriors have gotten off to a perfect 4-for-4 start of the second. Butler. Oh, JB, look out.
I wouldn't say Butler seeks contact, but he sure doesn't turn it down.
Timeout called, the Grizzlies. And the players take this opportunity to get some Gatorade. Getting some fluids in you is so important during these timeouts. Get fresh, keep those batteries charged.
Yeah, without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a ball game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have to be hydrated.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Jimmy Butler's such an all-around player. He said, I don't need to be a 40-point scorer. My role is to impact winning. I just control what I can control in the end, play the right way, stay aggressive, and do whatever it takes to get my team the win. And Brian, he is good at his job.
Well, playoff Jimmy is a real thing, whether he'll admit it or not.
Big day for their backcourt. Their guards have really set the tone for the rest of this team.
Outside heel. Oh, deflected and stolen by Clark. Here's Bain. And he finishes. That makes him 4 out of 5.
An aggressive move to a strong finish.
Yeah, and getting out in transition allows for some easy points before that defense is fully set.
Outside Pajemski. Fires the 3. Drops in the 3. Pajemski's got 9 points.
Well, the defense gave that away. He's a skilled shooter who you have to contest at the arc.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Here's Morant. Oh, Morant gets it done inside.
Just electric. Ja Morant. I mean, someone you pay to see.
Butler surveying the floor. With 4 on the clock. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a 3-point play here.
Oh, what tremendous focus to absorb the contact and find a way there to finish.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. That's good from Butler. Stephen Curry getting it done for Golden State. He put together 10 points in the quarter. Back after this.
The Grizzlies, 28.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Man, it's been quite a game for Stephen Curry.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
Yeah, it's not like he's getting everything at the rim. He's playing smart and just taking what the defense gives him.
Curry and Pods make up the backcourt. Butler out there with Moody, and it's Green in at the 5 spot. And that's the group for Steve Kerr as we begin the second half. Count it, and the foul. It's on Stephen Curry.
Yeah, teams try to get physical with Morant, but he shows exceptional body control off the contact.
Memphis shooting their 3rd free throw attempt of the game. You know, Coach, when you watch Ja Morant play, it's hard to think of anyone else as explosive as he is.
Yeah, Brian, he can make a defender look like he's standing still. The burst that Morant has with his first step is unrivaled. Probably the best burst in the entire league.
Truly is a human highlight reel in this modern day. Pass to Edey. Here's Jackson. Now here's Morant. He's covered by Curry. Just 5 on the clock. Oh, it's blocked by Green.
Such a strong defender. This team appreciates when Green gets up to swat it away.
Jimmy buckets with the tray.
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Well, this is why the fans are here. Each team trading blows, increasing the entertainment value.
Morant against Curry. And Morant gets it to go. Morant's got 14 points for the game.
And tearing them to shreds tonight. You know, when a player as versatile as Morant starts going off, look out.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Here's Butler. Ooh, good work on the interior from Butler. And with today's switching defensive style, Versatile wing players are tremendously in demand, Coach.
Yeah, well, position now, Brian, comes down to who can you guard. And guys that can guard 3, 4, 5 different positions, those 6'7", 6'8" guys are often able to do that, and they are extremely valuable.
These teams just keep trading the lead.
Yeah, you wonder what it's going to take for someone to pull away.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Brian, the Warriors play a unique style predicated on passing and cutting off the ball. Stephen Curry said the main goal is to just force the defense to make as many decisions as you can. So with all that ball movement and body movement, they're going to mess up at some point. Brian?
Well, it helps having a weapon like Stephen Curry. Thanks, Allie. Here's Wells. Jackson, the screen. The three is up. They get it again. Back to Bain. Let's go with a three. On target from range. 15 points in the game.
He's creating good looks and shooting very efficiently.
There's 57 seconds left to play in the third quarter here.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot, but better luck next time, maybe.
Yeah, it's one of those heat check shots, and heat check is a synonym for bad shot.
Jack's up a three. Second chance shot, and he lays it in. Now it's a 7-point Memphis lead.
The defense getting out-hustled on the putback. Can't let that happen.
And I can tell you from experience, these are the types of things that drive coaches crazy.
Sinks the tray.
Unselfish offense leads to Butler getting something in rhythm.
3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Outside Bain. Back to Morant. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Edey. Got it. Good job in the low post. Edey's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Oh, nice feed. On time and on target.
And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. And it's all due to their ability to own. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
Yeah, it's pretty to watch. It's great to have so many big men in the NBA who can dish it like this.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. On the court for Memphis to start the fourth. Senti Aldama out there with Brandon Clark. Then it's Desmond Bain, and it's Wells in at small forward.
They have a never-give-up attitude.
Yeah, and as a coach, you love having a team like this. They've got zero quitting.
From deep, Bain sinks it from distance. Bain's got 9 points here in the second half.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Recently, player health has been the big talking point around the Memphis Grizzlies stand.
Yeah, B.A., look, and it's really a shame to have such a talented, dynamic team have to deal with all those constant what-ifs and have their seasons so affected by things outside of their control. It's tough.
Ooh, Morant sticking with it through contact.
Morant not afraid to get in there and play big, showing his toughness in close.
Pass to Curry. Green with a screen on Morant. Outside, Green. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Curry.
One of the primary ways Green helps this offense, operating as a stretch big.
Memphis leading by 3. Here's Wells. Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Look at Morant work in the paint. Nice.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Yeah, he's leaving no doubt in this one, doing everything he can to slam the door on a comeback.
Good work there as it goes.
Using the mid-range area of the floor, Curry, an offensive mastermind.
Up top, Morant. He's covered by... Oh!
Wow.
Can you say prime time player Morant? He enjoys delivering for his team in these parts of the game.
Shoots from 12. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it. It's good. Curry's got 9 points now in the quarter.
And Steph relishes taking key shots. It's what he's out there to do.
Oh, it's blocked by Green. And that one's good. Morant. We're in the fourth quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Now here's Curry. Curry at the rim.
Well, guys, I'm happy I'm not guarding Steph right now. On nights like tonight, Curry can do no wrong.
Morant looking for an opening. Oh, he just jams it right over Stephen Curry.
Oh, putting on a show for the fans. Morant's skills making it look like a circus in here.
And 1:01 left to play in the fourth. He connects. And he's brought them within 2 points now.
Oh, whoa, that is as clutch as it gets. Big time play.
Yeah, don't you just love to see a player embrace that kind of pressure?
Here's Morant. Yes, sir. Ja can throw it down.
Oh, you know Morant wants it. And guess what? He got it.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Steve Kerr had to say to the team. Coach delivered some inspiration for his team. He said, quote, "We're close. We are inches away from it. Do you feel it? I feel it. This is ours if we want it." Back to you, Ryan.
Okay, thank you, Allie. Curry's shot is off.
Those are precisely the looks this team is trying to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in the long run. You can't settle for bad shots.
34 seconds left in the final quarter, and he commits the intentional foul. He gets the first, and that puts him up 5. So he gets them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Taking care of business at the line. Converting on all those free throws helps them build this lead.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point. Seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Curry. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. And that one falls for Curry. And so they choose to intentionally foul. He hits the first one, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. And so both free throws good, and it's a 5-point game.
Great work at the line under pressure. They're that much closer to putting this game away.
Here's Curry. Money. What a beautiful shot. Brings him within 3.
Not afraid to mix it up inside. Curry is a crafty finisher.
And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul.
Getting a little desperate at this stage. I mean, the clock's the big factor.
Good on the first, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 5-point game. Outside Butler. Back to Curry. From deep 3-point land. The rebound by Edey. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Second personal foul. 15 foul.
He drops the first one, and that increases the lead to 6.
At the line for 2.
Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's a 7-point game. And so the Grizzlies take the win, and they barely squeezed out the win here on the road.
And BA, the visit
Attention in this game, that matchup at the guard position. That is going to be special.
Well, that's the point of attack on both ends of the floor, and it's always fun to see skilled and capable guards duel it out. It is like watching a great chess match.
So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. The 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Holmgren and Hartenstein. Gilgeous-Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. And it's Williams at the 3 slot. Harden outside. Hartenstein against Zubac. Pass to Dunn. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And here's Leonard from 3. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
From downtown, Harden grabs the miss. And so it's Harden bringing it up for Los Angeles. Talk about confidence. Greg, what do you think about Harden's quote from a couple years ago when he said, "I'm not a system player, I am the system"?
Kevin, I laughed when I heard it because most guys couldn't say that. But Harden absolutely can. He's an elite scorer turned elite passer. Your offense has to orbit around him when he's on the floor.
Well, Chris Dunn has proven over and over he is not afraid of drawing contact on these shots.
Well, the ascension of Jalen Williams, Doris, has been swift and very fun to watch.
Oh, absolutely, Kevin. He became very quickly in his second season a number 2 option and, frankly, borderline 1A option. And it's not just his offensive game, Kevin. This guy has become a stout defender. He's got the perfect NBA frame, and he fits in personality-wise.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Well, a bit ago, Teron Lue and I were able to chat. He immediately mentioned that Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, of course, is at the top of their scouting report. He told me the key to stopping SGA is defending without fouling. Easier said than done, but try to keep him off the free throw line. And try, emphasis on try, to make Shai a jump shooter. A very tall task. Guys?
Thank you, David. He gets it in there.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has such great synergy with his teammates.
Zubac's a screen on Holmgren. It's tipped. Dunn kicks to Leonard. From deep, Harden. That falls. Nice feed that time from Leonard.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. Derek Jones, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Bogdanovich comes in for Dunn. And Oklahoma City with a change here too. Alex Caruso, he's checked in for Gilgeous-Alexander. On the wing, Williams. Pass to Caruso. And again, no good by Oklahoma City. For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Leonard finds Bogdanovich. Back to Leonard. Here's the 3. And another 3 for the Clippers.
This guy has such a nose for the basket. Kawhi Leonard not afraid to let it fly on the catch.
Williams for 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Williams has got 7 points in the game.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
The 3 from Harden hits it from three-point range. Harden's got a couple of threes now in the first for the Clippers. And so Caruso will bring up the ball for the Thunder. 4-point game. Outside Williams. And it's Norman Powell with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And Los Angeles with some changes. Zubac is checked in for Kawhi Leonard. Amir Coffey comes in for Norman Powell. And Simmons subbed in for James Harden. And a new group in here for the Thunder. Williams, he's checked in for Hartenstein. Aaron Wiggins comes in for Holmgren. Isaiah Joe, he's checked in for Dort. And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander subbed in for Jalen Williams. And it's Bogdanovich in the corner. And the layup falls.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
And so it's Los Angeles with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're feeling very confident shooting the ball with great. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the Clippers.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
The other thing they've done a great job of so far is getting offense off of their defense, forcing turnovers, then quickly converting.
Jones and Zubac make up the 4 and the 5. Ben Simmons is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's Coffey in at the 3. They're the group out there for the Clippers starting the second quarter.
This guy is an absolute scorer from anywhere on the floor. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander doing work in the mid-range.
Recently, Doris, the Clippers have had their most successful stretch in franchise history.
Well, think about it, Kevin. They've only missed the playoffs twice, going all the way back to 2012. They made their first conference finals in team history back in 2021. Not bad for a franchise that had one of the worst win-loss records in league history.
Chris Dunn's checked in for Bogdanovich. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Wiggins. Williams sets a screen for Wiggins. To the middle. And it's Williams finishing it off.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Simmons looking it over. To the wing on the left. 5 on the clock. Fires from 18. And that one is good from Zubac. Zubac has got the lead up to 8 now for Los Angeles. And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. And Los Angeles with some changes. Leonard comes in for Amir Coffey. And it's Bogdanovich in for Simmons. And then for Oklahoma City, Hartenstein comes in for Williams. And it's Dort in for Isaiah Joe. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Dort. Great D that time from Leonard.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
And Bogdanovich kicks to Zubac. Outside Leonard. Zubac against Wiggins. Nobody near Leonard. Trains the three-pointer. Leonard's got 6. Zadors, here's a question for you. Should the NBA widen the court? Because the corner 3 now is such a staple in these offenses.
That's exactly right. One of the most coveted, Kevin, because the proximity of the shot is so desirable. Here's what we know unequivocally. There's no way they're going to widen the court because it would take out some of the money-making courtside seats. That's not happening.
Outside, Jones. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Oh, great timing. He is one tough customer on that offensive glass.
You know, it's like he has a sixth sense of where that rebound is going. And the foul called on Kawhi Leonard. That is his first foul of the game. So, for the Clippers, Amir Coffey's checked in for Zubac, and James Harden has subbed in for Bogdanovich. Chet Holmgren, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Williams comes in for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Caruso against Harden. Caruso, no good.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
Jones, the pass to Harden. Hartenstein against Jones. To the inside. Oh!
Well, Kawhi Leonard might be quiet off the court, but on the court, he makes a lot of noise.
Thunder trailing by 12. Pass to Holmgren. Back to Williams. Caruso sets the screen for Williams. Out of bounds, the Clippers take possession. Zubac is checked in for Los Angeles. Powell comes in for Amir Coffey. Isaiah Joe, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Leonard looking around. We've got 13 seconds left in the first half of basketball. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line. So Leonard will go to the free throw line. That one on Holmgren. The Clippers shooting their 5th free throw of the game here.
Known for his incredible defense, Leonard's huge hands and timing really helped make an impact on that end.
Great finish. What a setup. Terrific ball movement there.
And so it's Los Angeles. Their lead at 11 points. All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You have to like what we're seeing so far from Kawhi Leonard.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
One of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end. And boy, this young guy has done just that.
So the Thunder 5 right now. The 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Holmgren and Hartenstein. Gilgeous-Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. And it's Williams at the 3, the small forward. Up top, Gilgeous-Alexander, guarded by Harden.
Boy, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander just slicing his way inside. No doubt on the finish.
Greg, looking back to last season, the Clippers had one red-hot stretch.
That's right. They went on a 26-5 run between December and February. It finally showed how dangerous that team could be when healthy.
Down low. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
Oh, nice job there from Holmgren. His guys appreciate when they're open, he gets them the ball.
The Thunder shooting their first free throw this game.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
Outside Leonard. It's up a 3. Los Angeles with another miss. And so it's Williams who brings it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. They haven't given up any points here in the second half.
And with that threat of the outside jumper, Holmgren generates space for this offense.
And the timeout called here by Tyronn Lue. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. 90 seconds now into the second half. Back to Harden. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. Holmgren against Leonard. Harden the pass to Zubac. They shoot again. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. To the paint. Holmgren in the post. Dunn covering. Holmgren gets the bucket. Holmgren's got 5 points now in the quarter. The Clippers in the lead. And Chet Holmgren's been a great player from day one, Doris. What do you like most about his game?
I don't know which aspect to pick. This guy is a great rim protector. He can shoot the basketball from three-point territory and with great range from 3. But maybe my favorite aspect is the competitive toughness he brings on a nightly basis.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, Lou Dort makes his bones at the defensive end. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander says, I always try to test myself against him in practice because he's the best of the best. And Coach Mark Daigneault said, I look at him more like he's an artist. We can shift him anywhere. There's no one he can't guard. Kevin?
David, he is a beast. Wow. Thank you for the report. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander, guarded by Harden.
And it didn't fall, but that's the kind of shot they want their offense to create.
You know, it can be frustrating when you make the right play and fail to reap the rewards. You just have to stay with it here.
Zubac, a screen on Williams. 6 on the shot clock. Run against Williams. Nice D from Williams. Thunder trailing by 4. Pass to Holmgren. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Hartenstein with the screen on Dunn. Offensive rebound. And the dunk by Hartenstein.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
Probably the most important thing is they regrouped. They worked out some of their frustrations, and now they're starting to have some fun.
Sinks the three-pointer.
And so many teams now look to establish the perimeter to set up everything else.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
Kawhi Leonard has been on display for LA. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
So we have some elite passing big men in the NBA, and you love that skill. Wow.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Bogdan Bogdanovic is out there with Chris Dunn. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. Then it's Jones. And it's Coffey in its small forward. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers.
Starting to look like one of those nights for Kawhi Leonard when he's absolutely dominant on the offensive end.
Wiggins sets a screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Wiggins missing. Los Angeles leading by 5. And here's Leonard. And Bogdanovich kicks to Leonard. Leonard lets it rip from 3.
This team relies on that shot from Kawhi.
Just over a minute played here in the 4th. And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. He has decided it's the right time to talk. And Los Angeles with some changes. Zubac is checked in for Jones. Powell comes in for Amir Coffey. And it's James Harden in for Bogdanovich. And a new group in here for the Thunder. Hartenstein's checked in for Williams. Holmgren comes in for Wiggins. Jalen Williams is checked in for Alex Caruso. And it's Dort in for Isaiah Joe. And now the latest from our reporter David Aldridge.
Hey guys, during the last break, here's what Mark Daigneault was telling his team. He told the players, you guys are too talented to be playing this lackadaisical. Push the ball up the floor, get out on the break, and get to the fast break. Guys, we'll see if they can get it done.
All right, David, thanks.
Well, what makes Kawhi so problematic in the pick and roll? He can do about anything he wants out of it, including keep the basketball.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals, 5 for 8 in the game.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
And it is a major disadvantage down the stretch if you can't guard. This may just come down to who has the ball last. There is no moment too big, no pressure too heavy for Mr. Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. The delivery is on time.
Harden the pass to Zubac. Outside Leonard. Shoots over Holmgren. And Zubac picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Under trailing by 4. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Count it, and the foul. It's going to be on James Harden.
Gilgeous-Alexander has that ability to adjust in midair, take the contact. That is nicely done.
And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Clippers.
All game long, they've had active hands and really out in the passing lanes. That aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steals.
Another thing I thought they did well was pressure. They forced a ton of turnovers and turned those opportunities into points.
And this is SGA's role. He's out here to score and score often.
Here's Leonard, and the rejection by Holmgren. And it's out of bounds, and last touch by Holmgren. Zubac kicks to Harden. Zubac the pass to Powell. Dunn dishes to Leonard. Good!
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
To me, more often than not, when you attack, good things happen.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. It's good!
What a moment for Gilgeous-Alexander in the clutch, yes, sir.
And the timeout called here by Tyronn Lue. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time. Here's Leonard. Good!
Showing no hesitation and in a huge moment. Kawhi wants the ball when they need a bucket.
Harden against Gilgeous-Alexander. Harden grabs the miss. And so Harden will bring it up for the Clippers. They've led by as many as 14 points. Over in the corner, Dort. Pass to Holmgren. Oklahoma City moving it around.
And they've got a foul to give here if they need it.
And the timeout called here by Tyronn Lue. And he knows there's no room for mistakes and wants everyone on the same page. So I'm looking at the clock, and guys, the situation. What do you think we're going to see next?
This is where great coaching can pay dividends.
Well, this is a chance to take the lead, so you've got to draw up a play to make it happen.
And Leonard no good on that one. And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. The magnitude at this juncture in the game clearly warranting a timeout. Guys, what are their best options now?
This is where great coaching can pay dividends.
Well, this is a chance to take the lead, so you've got to draw up a play to make it happen. My goodness, Lou Dort in the clutch. We see you, young sir.
Here's Leonard. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Clippers will retain possession. Seven seconds left to play in the final quarter. Dunn finds Leonard. Shoots over Holmgren. Missed. So a close game sees Oklahoma City taking this one. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost for them.
Really, and a
This face-off at the center position tonight, Grant.
Oh, no question, B.A. I mean, these bigs bring the size and skill. Who has more tools in their toolkit? I mean, we're about to find out.
Looking at the starting five for the Dallas Mavericks. They've got Thompson, Davis out there with Daniel Gafford. Then it's Kyrie Irving, and it's Washington in at the three, the small forward. Now here's Podziemski. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for two. Daniel Gafford picks one up. And how about Brandon Podziemski, Richard? When he's given the minutes, he can stuff the stat sheet.
Yeah, even when it comes to his rebounding, B.A., that's the result of great heart, great hustle, and great timing. His teammates feed off his energy.
So he picks up just one from the line that time. And Grant, despite the Warriors' success over the last decade, it hasn't always been this way for this franchise.
Yeah, they didn't have many winning seasons before they got Steph, Clay, and Dre. And you know, B.A., from 1978 to 2012, they made the playoffs just 6 times. As pretty much any coach, that's how he'd like to start the game.
Pass to Curry. Green with a screen on Irving. And a deep three from Curry. Washington grabs the miss.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Davis with it. And it's Jimmy Butler with the foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. And Irving, the bucket on the assist by Thompson.
The skill of Kyrie, incredible around the bucket. I have never seen someone his height so good at the rim.
Curry passes to Moody. It's Podziemski on the wing, defended by Thompson. Here's Curry. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Not just a jump shooter. Curry is so creative at figuring out little ways to score inside.
For Dallas, they've gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Butler against Davis. Back to Irving. Into the lane. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Here's Butler, and it's Butler with the jam.
When Butler is cleared for takeoff, just get off the runway.
Pass to Gafford. Inside, Irving, and the layup is good.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, Anthony Davis is letting it fly. He said, the way that teams are playing me, I've been getting back to the mid-range. It's an easier shot instead of fighting the double team, so that's all it is, continuing to trust it and shoot it. Brian, we've seen that jumper be a real weapon for him.
Yeah, that's a good call, Allie. Thanks. Fields checked in for Curry. And Dallas also making a switch. Dinwiddie, he's checked in for Kyrie Irving. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes play. On the wing, Davis. And out of bounds, the Warriors will take it. Well, Richard, we know how decorated AD was early on in his career. What can we expect from him moving forward?
Oh, he was getting Defensive Player of the Year and MVP votes back then. If he can get back to that level, he's going to be an absolute focal point for a long time coming.
Now here's Hield. Shoots over Dinwiddie. And too long on the shot. Throws it up high. And a slam dunk by Lively.
Oh, great teamwork right there.
Hey, you got to love the finish. Bringing it down with some attitude. Pass to Butler. "40 seconds left in the first quarter. Now Dinwiddie. Three-pointer. Gets the three to fall.
And it's great to see Dinwiddie dial it up from deep. Needs to keep connecting from out there.
Outside Hield. Jackson Davis a screen. And Hield gets a three.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Down low. Here's Davis. And he gets the friendly roll as that one goes.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
And at the end of one, a close... And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
So far, they haven't had to force anything. They're swinging the ball around and turning good passing into points.
And the other thing you notice is how determined they've been to get into the paint and get buckets around the rim.
So the Mavericks 5 right now. They've got Najee Marshall. Spencer Dinwiddie is out there with Kyrie Irving. Then there's Derek Lively. And it's Christie in at the 3 spot. Now here's Dinwiddie. Outside Irving. Dinwiddie outside. Screen by Lively. Three-pointer. Jackson Davis grabs the miss. The Warriors trailing. Pass to Kuminga. Outside Hield. Jackson Davis with it. Hield with the ball. He's covered by Dinwiddie. 5 on the clock. Kuminga, the pass to Curry. Over Irving. That's good from Curry on the assist by Kuminga. Curry's got 7. Well, Grant, we know non-shooting big men can clog the paint, but if they know where to move off the ball, that certainly helps.
Yeah, you know, big men who know those circle actions, like flashing to the open spot when their man gives help, they often end up with easy looks inside.
And he's usually able to score on that type of defense rather easily. Surprising to see him come away empty.
And the Warriors making a switch here. Looney's checked in. Edwards, he's checked in for Dallas. Williams comes in for Dinwiddie. And just about a minute and a half has passed here in the second quarter. Lets it go from the wing, and he drops that one in. 5 points in the game.
Put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Yeah, when the game is up for grabs like this one has been, it's all about the attention to detail.
Draymond Green, he's checked in for the Warriors. Pajimski comes in for Kuminga. Gafford, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Klay Thompson comes in for Edwards. Now here's Irving. And a goes out of bounds. That went off Gafford. And the Warriors make some changes. Jimmy Butler comes in for Payton. And Moody is subbed in for Hield. Davis, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Washington comes in for Williams. Grant, we all know how good Kyrie Irving is, but he's especially lethal in the fourth quarter.
And his clutch moments go far beyond his series winner in the 2016 finals. He thrives in high-pressure moments and has done so his whole career.
Now here's Irving. 1:52 left to play in the half. It's good.
On the drive, Irving is so crafty. He's got so many different tricks. Left hand, right hand, fillet, floater. You pick it, he's got it.
Outside Moody. Back to Curry. 4-3. Another three for Golden State.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Pajimski with it. Checked by Washington. Green with a screen on Irving. Pass to Moody. 5 to shoot. Here's Pajimski. Another three for Golden State.
And give their offense some love. They've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, coach has to be thrilled. You can draw up all the X's and O's you want, but guys have to go out there and execute with enthusiasm.
Now here's Gafford. Now Davis. Dallas needs to get off a shot. And Thompson gets it to go.
This is something that Clay works on all the time, even though he is already elite at it. He readies himself to fire once he catches that ball.
Now here's Pajimski. Green finds Curry. Outside Moody. Pass to Pajimski. From outside the arc. The Mavericks pull it in. Washington outside. Here's Irving. Fires the three. Connects from downtown. Now just a 4-point Warrior lead.
He really hooked the defender with that pump fake. It worked to perfection.
And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. The Warriors on top. They lead by 4. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Man, it's been quite a game for Stephen Curry.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
Curry and Pods make up the backcourt. Draymond Green is out there with Jimmy Butler. And it's Moody in at the 3. That's the Warriors 5. Over his career, Anthony Davis has averaged 24 points, 10 rebounds, and 2 blocks. Those are career numbers, Richard.
It's a very short list of players who have done that. Single digit. Pair his scoring with his defensive abilities, and you've got a problem. Magic with the rock. Kyrie just contorts his body, figures out ways to make the impossible look so easy.
Golden State has gotten 5 of their 9 attempts from deep to go. Moody on the wing. He's guarded by Washington. Here's Butler. And it's good. Off the back rim and in. Butler's got 7 points.
Unselfish offense leads to Butler getting something in rhythm.
Washington outside. Pass to Thompson for the tie. Oh, Thompson buries the tray.
Such an effective shooter. If you lose track of him defensively, he's gonna make you pay.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. He's gonna gather the troops and talk it over. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute played. Pass to Curry. Here's Pajimski. Davis with a rebound. Dallas has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. Thompson finds Davis. And the foul called on Draymond Green. That's his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Here's Davis.
Come get it, come get it.
Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. Whoa! Can't out-muscle Davis inside.
The muscle from Davis, so confident and powerful inside.
Pass to Butler. Outside Moody. And a great assist by Butler as that one goes. And we're just about 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Curry against Irving. Now here's Thompson. And the Mavericks, another three.
Let me just say this, Klay Thompson is one of about 10 people in NBA history that you do not want to leave open for a three. The defense has to make it harder for him out there.
Now here's Podziemski. Here's Butler. Davis with a rebound. And here's Davis. He'll bring it up for the Mavs. It's a three-point game. Outside Irving. Pass to Davis. Gafford with a screen on Butler. To the paint. And the dunk by Gafford.
I respect how hard Davis works to involve his team. Doesn't want this game to be a one-man show.
Curry passes to Green. Podziemski with it. The three from Curry. Curry rises up and hits the three.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
Irving for three. They get it back. And the dunk by Gafford.
And when the game is this close, you have to go all out.
He certainly understands his role, huh? When the shot goes up, just crashes the offensive glass.
He's just giving them everything he has. It's why his teammates appreciate and enjoy playing with him.
A nice shot by Butler.
How talented is Butler? I mean, just so adept at carving out some space inside and converting.
The Mavericks leading. Washington outside. 27 seconds left in the third quarter here. And it's good. 2 points. Irving's got 14 points.
There's such a great pace to Kyrie's game. That mid-range jumper, look, it's one of the best in the game.
Curry against Irving. Oh, Curry, what a tough finish.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
And it's Irving off the drive. Can't hit from in close. We're at the end of the third quarter, and we've still got a close one. Mavericks ahead, up 2. And don't go away. We'll be... And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
That's an unguardable pass, flat out. Give him credit for possessing that type of vision.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the fourth in what is still anybody's ball game. Taking a look at the Mavericks. They've got Kyrie Irving. Najee Marshall is out there with Derek Lively. Then there's Spencer Dinwiddie. And it's Christie in at the 3 slot. Hield with the ball. Outside Curry. Look at Chef Curry cooking it up inside.
On a night like tonight, Steph Curry is must-watch basketball. He can score from anywhere.
Here's Christie. Pass to Irving. Shoots. The offensive rebound. Puts up a 3. And the Mavericks, another 3.
What a pretty shot from Kyrie Irving. This man just has the perfect touch from any distance.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy with his team. The Mavericks making a switch here. Gafford, he's checked in for Lively. Anthony Davis comes in for Marshall. Washington's checked in for Christie. And it's Klay Thompson in for Dinwiddie. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
During that break, Coach Steve Kerr had some advice for the team. He told his players, we are right there, guys. This game is ours. Continue to work hard, and we will win this game.
Appreciate the report, Allie. Knocks down the triple.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And, of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate. Defense kind of rolled the dice there, and I'm a little surprised that it ended up going their way with the miss.
We're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Shot is off. Shooting 9 for 15 in the game. Warriors trail by 7. Here's Curry. Oh, Curry! Taking the contact.
And Steph relishes taking key shots. It's what he's out there to do.
Outside Davis. Washington outside. To the inside. Here's Davis. Look at Davis go to work on the interior.
Inside, Davis has the upper hand. His height makes getting to his shot that much easier.
And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Daniel Gafford picks one up.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
Here's Irving. Another one falls for Dallas.
As soon as Irving gets going, well, good luck trying to slow him. Looking flat out dominant right now.
Yes! And the foul! It goes on Kyrie Irving.
It's not easy to work the ball inside in this league, but they've done it all night.
And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for Dallas.
The name of the game in the modern NBA is making threes, spacing the court, and that's exactly what they are doing tonight.
Yeah, something else I love that they're doing is driving into the lane and getting the shots they want in penetration.
Back to Green. Count it! Oh, what a sensational bucket! That brings him within 1.
And talk about stepping up in a big way.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
The ball's knocked loose. It's stolen by Curry, and they're pushing it up. Here's Butler. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to be on Anthony Davis.
Fearless play from Butler. Defenses should know he's going to try and draw a foul while shooting.
And so he's good on both free throws, and that gives him a lead.
See, it's easy to see why his teammates trust him. He's a leader on this team and loves coming up huge in the clutch.
Here's Irving. And it's good.
The right guy to go to in this situation. Kyrie Irving has so many tricks in his bag that will help him find the shot that he needs.
It's stolen by Irving. Here's Gafford. Money.
In a game this tight and this late, that level of defense is money.
And how about the finish there? The rise up for the slam. That might put this game out of reach.
This is how you completely steal the momentum. It's clear who is in control of the game right now.
Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Outside Pajemski. Green with a screen on Thompson. Here's Pajemski. Off target from 3-point range. And they foul intentionally. Now they're going to have to do that again. They're not in the penalty just yet.
Yeah, no, you had to do that. I mean, you can't allow them to dribble out the time.
15 seconds left in the game. And that's an intentional foul. First free throw is good. And that gives him a 4-point cushion. And so he drops them both. And it's a 5-point game.
Making no mistakes and putting some extra nails in the coffin right here. That'd pretty much do it.
Oh, he knock down the trifecta. 8 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. And they foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point.
Yeah, no choice but to foul in that situation. Although, that's not the guy you want to send to the free throw line.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line. And it's a 4-point ball game. Moody on the wing. Over Washington. And he sinks it.
Just outstanding distribution. This is the kind of team chemistry that you love to see.
And so Jason Kidd calls for the timeout. And Coach didn't want to take any chances in this situation, which is why he called the TO. And they need to stop the clock, so there's the foul. And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. And he does get the second one. And that makes it a 3-point lead. And so the big win by Dallas in a tight game. And this was an emotional. All right, Allie, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. For Richard.
This one, Brent, what will you keep your eye on in that matchup?
Well, Kevin, you're pointing out the guard play, so this is when they have a chance to go one-on-one. Which of these tandems can stand out against the other? Tons of pick and roll, tons of creativity, and we'll see which of these guys can pair off tonight to win this contest.
Look at the opening lineup for the Memphis Grizzlies. Morant is the point with Bane out on the wing. Jackson is out there with Wells, and it's Edey in at the center position. Morant with it, pass to Edey. And here is Wells. Here's Jackson. Now Morant, guarded by Harden. Just 3 to shoot. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And I'm amazed at Morant's ability to take contact and still stay in full control.
Brent, when you talk about the Clippers franchise, and you appreciate this so much, their first superstar was really Bob McAdoo.
And what a tremendous talent. You know, most people remember Bob McAdoo with his years with the Lakers. But, man, when he was with the Buffalo Braves, 3 straight scoring titles, was the league MVP in 1975. Sorry, Dad. Some people still consider him the club's best player ever.
Now here's Leonard. From the arc. Connects from three-point range.
Yeah, that's a shot most guys are just not even going to take. But Leonard is confident in that range.
Morant outside. Pass to Edey. That one's in, his first shot this game.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Now here's Dunn. Zubac with the screen for Dunn. And again, it's the Clippers from deep.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Here's Jackson. Back to Morant. Pass to Edey. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Now here's Zubac. Now here's Leonard. That shot off. Some solid defense there from Jackson. Inside, Edey, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
And the timeout called here by Tyronn Lue. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. And every year, and Greg, we agree, Bane seems to get better and better as a playmaker.
Doesn't overdo anything with his passing. Looks more and more comfortable creating off the drive and kick. He's become a large part of this offensive engine.
Here's what the Clippers are going with right now. Jones checked in for Powell. Bogdan Bogdanovic comes in for Chris Dunn. And Simmons subbed in for James Harden. Pass to Pippen. Poked away and stolen by Leonard. Jones, no one around him. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot.
Court vision on display from Leonard, sharing the ball, big part of his game.
6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Pippen feeling it out a bit. Here's Jackson. The Clippers grab the miss. Bogdanovic inside, guarded by Bane. And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for one.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
Here's Jackson. And it's wow, he nails the buzzer beater.
Resourceful move there, ending the period on a high note.
At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Los Angeles on top, leading by 3. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Clippers, guys.
Well, going to the bench early, they obviously knew what they were doing.
Yeah, looking for a spark here, and the coach tapped the right guys to get out there and provide it.
So with Harden on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. Jones and Zubac make up the 4 and the 5. Ben Simmons is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's Coffey in at the small forward. And Simmons has got the ball here for L.A. It's an odd stat, but what I'm going to throw out there anyway, the Memphis Grizzlies set an NBA record last season for players used in a season.
Kevin, this isn't football, right? They had 33 different guys suited up last season. That tells you how difficult it was. Constant change, hard to build chemistry, and let's face it, hard to win games.
Dunn, he's checked in for the Clippers. Wells, he's checked in for Memphis. And, Bray, you've seen the way the game has grown over the years. The skill level of the league is higher than ever.
Yeah, the talent level, Kevin, that is on display on a nightly basis in this league is staggering. But there's a lot of kids out there watching what's going on. They're going to push this game even further. How exciting is that?
Kennard's shot is off.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Kevin, the Clippers are intent on winning big. Coach Tyronn Lue said half of it is great talent, and I think half of it is execution. When you get to the playoffs, it's a whole different animal. We got to be 100% execution with our talent. That makes for a dangerous team. Kevin?
Very dangerous. All right, David. Done outside. Pass to Coffey. Zubac with it. It's Clark with the rebound. And Zubac has proven that, Brent, there's still a place in the league for old school centers.
Well, I think he plays, Kevin, with a combination of talent around him that allows him to situate himself right where he needs to be. Impactful around the basket, a huge rebounding presence, a guy that brings some physicality, and he's been in a perfect slot to show why it is he's such a valuable NBA player.
Pass to Jones. Outside, Bogdanovich. Back to Jones. Now, here's Dunn. 5 to shoot. Busts the J after the cagey pass fake. Dunn's got 5. For the Clippers, Kawhi Leonard's checked in for Zubac, and James Harden subbed in for Bogdanovich. Then for the Grizzlies, Santi Aldama's checked in for Jaren Jackson. Bane comes in for Luke Kennard, and it's Morant in for Pippen. Wells in the corner.
Get through.
Morant outside. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Got a piece of it. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot before second violation. A different look for the Clippers. Ivica Zubac has checked in for Jones. And it's Powell in for Amir Coffey. The Grizzlies also changing it up. Edey comes in for Brandon Clark. And Jaren Jackson subbed in for Santi Aldama. Leonard kicks to Harden. Zubac a screen on Jackson. Nobody near Leonard. Buries the long-range jumper. Leonard's got the lead up to 8 now for the Clippers. Morant surveying the D. Pass to Jackson. Back to Morant. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Clippers leading by 6. Here's Leonard. 6 points for him. Another one falls for the Clippers.
Yeah, quick trigger. And from that range, if he senses the defenders have backed off, forget about it.
And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. Their lead is where it is because... Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this. And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. You have to like what we're seeing so far from Kawhi Leonard.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
And this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
So the Grizzlies 5 right now. Morant is the point with Bane out on the wing. Edie out there with Jaren Jackson. And it's Wells in at the 3 slot. Now here's Powell. Defense is right there. There's the lob to Jackson, and the dunk by Jackson.
And how about the hands on Jackson? Makes a good target on that frame and then able to finish off the alley-oop.
Greg, with how explosive Ja Morant is, he has certainly taken his fair share of awkward falls.
And that's what worries you with guys like that. He's already had a number of injuries in his young career, but we all just want to see him at full health.
Outside, Bane. On the wing, Jackson. Back to Bane. Jackson setting the pick here for Bane. Nailed from three-point land. Bane's got his first 3 points of the game.
I tell you what, he came out of that locker room raring to go.
Timeout. And the timeout called here by Tyronn Lue. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Harden the pass to Powell. Fires the 3. Trains it from beyond the arc. Powell's got 5 now.
Good play by Powell. Just a strong field to take the 3 that time.
Outside Jackson. Back to Morant. Shot clock at 6. The kick out to Bane. Overdone. Bane, no good. Clippers leading by 8. Pass to Leonard. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. For Memphis, they've gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Bane passes to Jackson. Back to Bane. Morant left side. Yep, that one goes in there. He has 6.
Morant using that quickness to his advantage. That time he gets that one to fall.
Los Angeles has gone to 3-point range 7 times tonight, knocked down 5 of them. Zubac kicks to Leonard. And another 3 for the Clippers.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Bane looking around. Back to Morant. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
Leonard the pass to Zubac. To the paint. Here's Dunn. And he uses the glass on the layup. Dunn's got the lead back up to 9 now for the Clippers.
Guy who's all about team, Zubac. Very unselfish.
Bane passes to Wells. Here's Edie. Zubac defending. Pass to Morant. Right at the free throw line. And the Grizzlies tack on 2 more.
And you want to prevent Ja from driving to the rim, but you gotta also contest him at the mid-range and just hope it doesn't go in.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Outside Leonard. To the middle. And the rejection by Jackson. Here's Morant. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And it's hard to pick a more electrifying player in the league than Ja Morant. He explodes off the floor.
Both free throws good from Morant. There's 10 seconds left to play in the third. Now Bogdanovich from deep three-point land. And that one released in time, but no good. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Clippers lead by 5. Don't go anywhere. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
The passing for the team becoming contagious, this time involving the big.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. So with Harden on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. We've got Bogdanovich. Kawhi Leonard is out there with Jones. Then it's Chris Dunn. And it's Coffey in at the 3. Outside, Bain. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And it's Leonard with the ball. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the Clippers?
The three-pointers and how well they're able to shoot them. You wonder if they can keep it up, and boy, have they.
And you want to talk about ball distribution. They've been dominating that aspect of the game. I think there's a bunch of bankers out there. They're dropping dime after dime.
Here's what the Clippers are going with right now. Zubac is checked in for Amir Crawford. Norman Powell comes in for Bogdanovich. And James Harden subbed in for Chris Dunn. Here's Leonard. In the paint, Kawhi gets it done.
This is how dominant Leonard can be. And once he finds his comfort zone, he keeps his foot on the gas.
Here's Morant. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on James Harden.
Yeah, nice, strong finish there. Nearly a three-point opportunity.
Donnie's checked in for Jones. Both free throws good from Morant. And here is Los Angeles now. 10-point lead. Harden outside. And the Clippers getting another bucket right there.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it.
And that's just a risky play to make a heave like that. Not worth it.
Yeah, easy call.
That's good from Morant.
Shooting for Memphis, Ja Morant. Shooting.
And so he makes both from the line. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. Leonard against Jackson. Oh, and the jam by Leonard.
It looks like an orange in his hand, and Kawhi tenacious to the rim for that finish.
Harden against Morant. Outside Jackson. Good, and a nice assist from Morant.
Remember when big men shooting threes were as rare as a Sasquatch, and now those big guys are everywhere.
Leonard against Jackson. Done outside. And here's Leonard from 3. Sinks the triple. Leonard's got 7 points here in this quarter.
I mean, is there another guy in the league who knows when his team needs this kind of lift? Kawhi getting those 3 points right back.
Durant. Harden with the defensive effort.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
Zubac kicks to Harden. Harden draws the double. Powell, no one around him. And another three for the Clippers.
And there's no doubt about this one. Playing with a lot of confidence tonight. It's a statement victory for the Clippers.
It was like watching a three-point shooting contest tonight here.
And they just didn't seem to let up, whether the last several shots went down or not. 3 after 3. It just seemed to pay off for them.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys. And looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Leonard.
Now, this was a showcase night of his skills offensively.
There's 49 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Pass to Zubac. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. Back to Powell. Shot clock at 5. And the dunk by Zubac.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Loved it. The guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
Outside Jackson. Payne for 3. Drills the three-pointer.
A solid distributor. I think Jackson is gifted at reading defenses and then being able to spot the open teammate.
So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. Some good competition, but the hometown. All right, David, thank you. And that'll do it, folks.
5 spot, Clark.
You know, Brian, we've seen strong play at the center position these last few years, and we've got 2 bigs who can each take over a game, so I think it's going to be a lot of fun watching them square off.
Here are the starters for Oklahoma City. Some serious height in the middle. Holmgren, the 4, Hartenstein, the 5. Gilgeous-Alexander runs the point with Dort at the 2, and it's Williams in at the 3. Now here's Holmgren, and he drives in, and the big finish by Holmgren.
And putting some power behind his drive. Holmgren managing to get there for an easy slam.
Randall deciding where to go with it. Gobert with a screen on Holmgren. For 3, Randall. Second shot opportunity. And he takes it up and lays it in.
This is what the team relies on Gobert for, clearing the glass and finishing the play.
All right, Clark, how about Rudy Gobert? What consistency rebounding the ball.
Yeah, averaging double digits pretty much every season, BA. And that helps them in the battle of possessions, obviously. And it also helps them control pace. You've got a guy who eats glass like that and defends at a high level. You got something real good for yourself.
And the vision is far past his years. Williams with great decision-making.
Pass to Randall. Gobert with a screen on Holmgren. For 3, Randall. Randall with another miss.
Tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down.
Conley against Williams. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Clock at 6. Shot from the low post is good.
Yeah, making it look easy. Gilgeous-Alexander is so skilled. The ball on a string, and we see him do this time and time again.
Now here's Gobert. Back to Conley. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
That's what you call playing big. He just stays committed to the attack mode.
And sometimes that's the best policy when you're going up against a big guy. Take it to the 10. Right at him. Get to the rack.
Edwards against Dort. Pass to Hartenstein. Now Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander double team. And something that makes SGA so dangerous on offense, his elite drive and kick ability.
Yeah, you have to load towards him when he comes off a high pick. He just draws so much attention and can find another cutter or a spot-up shooter. He has so much gravity to his game.
Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Edwards.
Already a very confident player. Knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
For 3, Randall. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up.
Yeah, you know, he's evolving his offense over time, Julius Randle, and I think the coaching staff is happy to see it. They like to see him take and make these shots.
Now here's Holmgren. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And he banks in the layup. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Clark, with Minnesota being a major player in the West now, Wolves Nation is howling.
Howling and growling, BA. That's the name of their fan base. And yeah, they're excited. And for good reason. Not only is this team competitive, but they can be downright dominant at times, especially at the defensive end of the floor. Easy group to cheer for.
Clark is checked in for the Timberwolves. DiVincenzo comes in for Conley. Reed's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Outside, Williams. Williams, a screen on Clark. Pass to Caruso. 6 to shoot. Shoots over DiVincenzo. Caruso with the bucket. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. DiVincenzo, the pass to Randall. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Randall's got his second basket of the game.
Yeah, excellent work in pick and roll. Now, Randall looking crafty at creating for himself there.
Now Wallace. From deep. The shot, no good. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one. Thunder out in front, up 1. And back to the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And from what we've seen from Oklahoma City, what's your take so far?
They're off to a rock-solid start. They brought a well-thought-out plan into this one.
Yeah, you know what? Makes it really easy for the coaching staff in that case. No adjustments needed. Just keep on keeping on.
We've got Naz Reid. Miller is out there with Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Then there's Anthony Edwards, and it's DiVincenzo in at the point. So that's the lineup from Minnesota. Pass to Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Oh, doctor. Oh, my goodness. Anthony Edwards throwing it down with force. Get this guy in the dunk contest.
Wiggins with it. Here's Caruso. Wallace outside. The 3 ball. And again, Oklahoma City with a triple.
He made the most of that opening, teaching the defense a lesson.
Just over a minute has passed here in the second quarter. Here's Edwards. Getting it done inside. Edwards. Well, Clark, playing time is so difficult to come by. So what's the best way to stay ready if you're on the end of the bench?
Yeah, that's a good question, B. I never experienced that as a starter in the short career that I had in the NBA. With all the travel, I think you just got to make a commitment to get in the extra work between the few practices that you have. So it's really being self-motivated as an individual to be professional and anticipate that you're going to be ready if your number's called.
In the NBA, you just can't let guys get to the rim.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 9 points in the game. And another 3 for Oklahoma City.
Outside, inside, in between. It doesn't matter. SGA is lethal.
DiVincenzo, pass to Miller. Here's the 3. And DiVincenzo with a basket on the assist from Miller. DiVincenzo's got his first 3 points of the game. This past offseason, OKC decided to move on from their former first-round pick, Josh Giddey.
Yeah, the 6th overall pick in 2021. Giddey is a talented player with good upside, but fit is so important in the NBA, and the Thunder knew his talents would be better suited elsewhere.
Reid, a screen on Caruso. Here's Alexander Walker. And again, it's Minnesota with a 3.
And that's a defensive lapse. A shooter of his caliber can't be left wide open.
And we've got a timeout called by Mark Daigneault. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. And grant the success of teams like the Timberwolves, showing that size still matters.
Yeah, in this pace and space era, that may have come into question just a bit, but size and skill combined has always been your best bet at winning.
A line change here for Oklahoma City. Joe, the pass to Holmgren. Williams from long range. He drops it from range. Williams has got 5 now.
Well, you got to be able to shoot fast in the league. So it's nice to see Williams doesn't need a lot of setup time.
Back to Conley. The 3 is up. And again, it's Minnesota with a 3.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Holmgren, the pass to Hartenstein. Lays it up and in, despite excellent defense. 30 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Outside, DiVincenzo. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to go on Chet Holmgren.
Just an attacker is Randall. Always seems like he's being sent to the line.
Dillingham's checked in for Minnesota. That one's no good. The Thunder have gotten 6 of their 7 shots to go in the second quarter. Dort finds Holmgren. Hartenstein with a screen on Randall. Offensive rebound. The layup off target. Fires from way outside. That one is off. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Oklahoma City ahead, leading by a point. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here, guys.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
And on the floor for Mark Daigneault starting the second half. Some serious height in the middle. Holmgren the 4, Hartenstein the 5. Gilgeous-Alexander runs the point with Dort at the 2. And it's Williams in at the 3. The kick out to Edwards. Here's Edwards cutting inside. And he comes up with a bucket. Edwards has got 6.
Fearless drive by Edwards, taking the ball right into the defense and finishing strong.
And from what we've seen so far in his career, Anthony Edwards wants to be that guy in crunch time, Clark.
B.A., I love his mentality, not only in that he wants to be the guy, but he also wants to elevate his teammates, and he plays the game with an exuberance and a joy and a freshness that is, you know, quite good to see. But I like his attack mentality and his willingness to step into leading his team by example at both ends of the floor.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, the Timberwolves, no doubt, a team to be reckoned with. Coach Chris Finch said, we come in every single night and compete. No matter what the circumstances are, we expect to win. We root for each other, so I feel like we have all the makings of a tough team.
And they have reason to be confident, Allie. Thank you. And Chris Finch has called timeout. He wants to review the game plan. Right around a minute and a half played in the third quarter. Gobert against Hartenstein. It's deflected. Dort outside. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Dort. Back to Holmgren. Now here's Hartenstein. Shot clock at 5. Oklahoma City's got to hurry. They got to get up a shot. And it's Holmgren missing. Timberwolves trail by 6. Grant, how about the rise of OKC in just 2 years, transforming from a 24-win team to the top seed?
Incredible, B.A. The Thunder drafted well and gave those picks lots of playing time. Plus, they made some fantastic trades. And of course, don't forget, OKC still has a boatload of picks.
Edwards loves those long-range bombs. He's a confident shooter.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Holmgren. A minute 22 left in the third quarter of the game. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. SGA working through contact inside.
And the D can't allow Gilgeous-Alexander to get this positioning, because once he does, he makes you pay.
Outside McDaniels. Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy, focused on finishing firm at the rim.
Well, I tell you what, guys, the young kids like to say, that's doing too much. That falls into that category. That was too much.
Got a hand on it. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Conley passes to McDaniels. Gobert with a screen on Hartenstein. Blocked! And he gets it back. Thunder leading by 3.
If they take their time, this will be the final possession of the quarter.
Yeah, they've got to hold for the last shot here.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
Both free throws good from Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Randall. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. The third quarter comes to a close. Oklahoma City ahead. They're up by 5. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
Hey, that was a high-level pass no matter what position it came from. But it does make it stand out a little more when it's made by the big fella.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. We've got Edwards. He's out there with Dante DiVincenzo. Nas Reed out there with Nickeil Alexander-Walker. And it's Minot in at the 4. So that's the Timberwolves 5. And Anthony Edwards has stated that his goal is to ultimately surpass Michael Jordan.
Hey, look, that is a lofty goal to run after. I don't know if he'll catch him, but I like the fact that he's ambitious enough and confident enough to put it out there. His ability speaks for itself. This guy's a star already, and his star continues to shine. His work ethic and confidence give me belief that he's going to have a chance to at least get close to that. We know about 25 years ago, there was a guy named Kobe Bryant who sought to do something similar to what MJ did, and he got pretty close to matching it.
Oh, nothing soft about that.
Was not going to be denied. Just took the dunk that was right in front of him.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
Gilgeous-Alexander against DiVincenzo. It's good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 10 points in just the second half.
Yeah, and Gilgeous-Alexander is a fighter. Someone that challenges the defense and bullies his way through contact.
Now here's Edwards. Watched by Wallace. Left side, Edwards. Ooh, look at Edwards get after it inside.
Edwards is rolling right now. If I'm his teammates, he's getting the rock every time.
And Mark Dagnall has called a timeout, looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged. And a new group getting ready for the Timberwolves. Gobert's checked in for Garza. Randall comes in for Reed. McDaniels is checked in for Alexander Walker. And Mike Conley is subbed in for DiVincenzo. And a new group getting ready for Oklahoma City. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Williams. Chet Holmgren comes in for Wiggins. Williams is checked in for Caruso. And it's Lou Dort in for Wallace. Steps back. Dort against Edwards. Outside Conley. Picked by Gobert. Releases. And another basket from Minnesota.
He's such a savvy offensive player. Conley's basketball IQ and shot selection are both phenomenal.
He's still feeling it. And again, it's Oklahoma City.
Oh, obviously Gilgeous-Alexander has the will to win. What a relentless effort.
Here's Edwards. And another basket from Minnesota.
At every level, Edwards has been the go-to guy for his team. It's in his DNA.
With the step back. Fires at the elbow. Yep, it finally drops after rolling around the rim. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 10 points in the quarter.
And I understand we're seeing some potent offense, but you have to put up more of a fight defensively.
Come on now, look. Sit back and enjoy the fireworks. Nothing better than good offense.
Pass to Holmgren. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren with a screen on Edwards. Gilgeous-Alexander. Randall pulls down the board.
Usually, guys, he's going to knock that one down from there. Proficient at operating in that medium range area.
Here's Edwards. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It's going to be on Jalen Williams.
Pretty tricky and sweet pump fake move by Edwards there, pulling the defender in close to get the foul drawn.
And both free throws good for Edwards.
He's such a great free throw shooter who can handle big moments.
Gilgeous-Alexander looking it over. It falls!
And talk about stepping up in a big way.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Chris Finch said to the team. He told his guys not to lose hope, saying to them, it's a long game, fellas, and we're in this one, but I need each one of you to step up your intensity right now. Let's see if Coach's message resonates, guys.
Thank you for that, Allie. Outside McDaniels. Fires for three. Cash! And that one brings them within one.
Coming up big in the clutch. McDaniels with the highlight reel hoop.
They'll probably slow things down now.
Burn the clock while you have the lead. I like that.
5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Conley against Gilgeous-Alexander.
Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
Here's Edwards. And it's in. Oh, what a sensational bucket. That brings him within one. And we've got a timeout called by Mark Daigneault. There is a lot on the line, and he is determined to make sure everyone's on the same page. And they committed intentional foul. We'll see another one of those, so they get into the penalty.
Yeah, and that was a smart move. I mean, you have to foul right there. You just don't want them to run out the clock.
Yeah, they have to extend the game. I mean, plain and simple. Use every second you can on the clock here.
And now we've got an intentional foul. So the first one drops, and that'll put him up 2. And he's unable to get the second one. And so it's the Thunder who come out on top here. And this was an emotional win for them, no doubt about it.
Tip-off goes to the Clippers. Now Golden State's starting five. In the backcourt, we'll see Curry and Podziemski. Green is out there with Jimmy Butler. And it's Moody in at the 3 spot. And that one drops for him.
Well, the mid-range is Kawhi's bread and butter. This guy can get to his spots and take whatever he wants.
When Kawhi Leonard is healthy, Doris, no one has a bigger effect on a game than this great two-way player.
There's no question, Kevin, because of his length and savvy on the defensive end. He can swallow up individual offensive matchups. He's that good defensively. And then you think to his transition on the offensive end, from a player who was a standstill shooter to now who you can run your offense through.
6 to shoot from about 19 feet.
You got it. Come on.
And the ball out of play. The Warriors will inbound. First quarter of play, 1 minute played. Here's Curry, outside, Green. Pass to Butler. Golden State moving the ball around. Here's Podziemski. And it's good off the back of the rim and in.
That's a really solid pass from Jimmy Butler. This guy all about making his teammates better.
Leonard against Butler. Leonard with the bucket. Leonard's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Now here's Curry. No good there. Now here's Powell. Guarded closer. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Leonard with no one around. A three-pointer is right on target. Leonard's got 7 points.
This team relies on that shot from Kawhi.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, I was able to catch up with the head coach for the Clippers. And we talked about facing off against Jimmy Butler, and the coach said, you have to compete. No one in the league plays harder than Jimmy. He's a guy who gives his all on both ends, so you can't take one possession off. Jimmy Butler, truly a two-way star. Guys?
Thanks, David. Derek Jones, he's checked in for the Clippers. Bogdan Bogdanovic comes in for Chris Dunn. And Golden State also making a change. Buddy Hield, he's checked in for Curry.
Yeah, that's fantastic execution. Jimmy Butler has excellent touch close to the rim.
Kicks it loose, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Jones. And some changes here for the Warriors. Trace Jackson Davis is checked in for Draymond Green. Jonathan Kuminga comes in for Moses Moody. And it's Peyton in for Brandon Podziemski. Greg, since reaching 5 consecutive NBA Finals, the Warriors have missed the playoffs 3 of the past 5 years.
And to be fair, they did go 46-36 last season. They were 10 games over 500 last year. So they weren't a bad team, but Golden State doesn't just expect to be in the play-in. They want to be a contender.
Now Powell, after the missed 3 from Buddy Hield. Harden kicks to Bogdanovich. From outside, off the mark. Warriors trail by 3. Over in the corner, Kuminga buries it from 3-point range.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
32 seconds left in the first quarter. Harden the pass to Jones. Here's Bogdanovich. Jones looking for an opening. Powell for 3. The rebound by Hield. Here's Kuminga. Another 3 for Golden State.
And not just a score. Hield is solid at reading when his guys are open for a look.
A 3 from Leonard. No good on the last second attempt there. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. The Warriors on top as they dominate the... Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And the Warriors, guys, what jumps out to you in this game stats-wise?
Yeah, in that first period, they look to push in transition at every opportunity.
And why wouldn't they? You see their effectiveness in the open floor. Very difficult to slow down.
So with Harden on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. Jones and Zubac make up the 4 and the 5. Ben Simmons is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's Coffey in at the 3, the small forward. Clippers trail by 5, and many around the league believe Curry doesn't get enough fouls called in his favor. GA, what do you think?
There could be some truth to that. He gets held and grabbed more than anyone when running off screens, but especially blatant on drives to the rim.
Greg, you look at today's point guards, so many different types that can be effective.
And there's a lot more freedom for point guards to kind of explore the parameters of their game. Sometimes it's steadying an offense. Other times it's to ignite it.
And the Clippers making a change here. Dunn's checked in. Kevon Looney is checked in for the Warriors. Curry gets inside and lays it in.
We see the quickness of Stephen Curry, keeping defenders off balance even in the painted area.
Dunn passes to Jones. Now Bogdanovich. That one drops for him.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Now Hield. Nothing on the board. Payton with the screen for Hield. No good with the triple. Clippers trail by 3. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Clippers are inaugurating their new arena this season, and they're set to host the All-Star Game next season. It will mark the 7th time that the LA area has hosted the All-Star facilities. Kevin, there will be no shortage of stars in attendance.
That's always the way it is in LA. You're so right, David. It ought to be quite a spectacle. Looney kicks to Curry. Just 5 on the clock. Hield sets the pick for Curry. Overdone. Curry can't get it to go.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Done outside. Takes the three, and again, it's the Clippers from deep.
Well, just nice to see the time spent in the gym by Chris Dunn coming to fruition on that jumper.
A different look for the Clippers. Kawhi Leonard comes in for Ivica Zubac. And it's James Harden in for Bogdan Bogdanovic. Different look here for the Warriors. Draymond Green, who's checked in for Kevon Looney. Butler comes in for Jonathan Kuminga. Moses Moody, he's checked in for Peyton. And it's Brandon Podziemski in for Stephen Curry. Here's Coffey, defended by Moody. Harden's shot is good. And now a 5-point Los Angeles lead.
I tell you, James Harden's ability to power through contact and finish with bodies around him is something else.
Green with a screen for Butler. They need this one. Oh, Butler draining the three.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Leonard is consistent at staying aggressive on the offensive end.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Green. The Warriors shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. That free throw, no good.
Well, to me, the infectiousness with which Draymond Green plays, it impacts everyone around him. I love that.
And so it's Leonard with it. He'll bring it up for the Clippers. 3-point lead. Some solid defense from Butler. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Clippers ahead. They finish off this. All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
They're thinking about the shot.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. You have to like what we're seeing so far from Kawhi Leonard.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
And on the floor for Steve Kerr as we get into the second half. In the backcourt, we'll see Curry and Podziemski. Moody is out there with Jimmy Butler. And it's Green in at the 5 down low. Green against Zubac. It's Powell on the wing. And here's Leonard from 3. Green with the rebound. Golden State's gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting.
Yeah, Jimmy Butler has found his groove, and he isn't letting the defense impact him in any way.
And to me, Draymond Green really embodies the idea of a high IQ player. He can read the opposition, predict where a play is going, and those instincts aren't something that can be easily taught to anyone.
This game has a lot of character here in the third period. 6 changes of the lead here.
Intensity is the theme for this.
Pass to Moody. Curry with it. Podziemski with it. And stolen by Dunn. Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the third quarter. Here's Leonard. Leonard forces it through inside.
Now, this is a small forward who, because he's 230 pounds, can hold his own down in the low post. That is nicely done.
Back to Butler. Back to Podziemski. Takes a 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thanks very much. James Harden is still a factor at age 35. He says, I'm more than a scorer, so for me, it's just impacting the game at the highest level. Kevin, he's led the league in scoring 3 times, but he's also led the league in assists. So, it's pretty much true. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Don't forget, he rebounds as well as any guard right now in the NBA. Derek Jones, he's checked in for Chris Dunn. And Golden State also making a change. Payton's checked in. Green with a screen for Payton. Good on the triple. Payton's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
You simply must play better defense than that. This guy is too good from distance.
Butler against Jones, trying to find Harden, and he's got it now.
A determined James Harden. Now that is a problem for the defense.
Some changes for Golden State. Trace Jackson Davis is checked in for Green, and Hield subbed in for Stephen Curry. The second chance effort. Bucket is good. Harden's got the lead up to 6 now for Los Angeles.
Outstanding pass, on time and on target.
And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with this guy. A different look for the Clippers. Amir Coffey's checked in for Leonard. And it's Bogdan Bogdanovic in for Powell. Jonathan Kuminga, he's checked in for the Warriors. Butler with the ball. Zubac defending. Here's Jackson Davis. Basket good.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Here's Harden. And he lays it straight in. Harden's got 6 in the quarter.
James Harden's ability to finish with either hand, so crafty, understanding how to navigate around defenses when he's in the painted area.
To the inside. Butler hammering it home.
I'll bet even they didn't think the pick would work that well.
No. And they get the major league dunk out of it, too.
And my question is, where was the help? Someone rotate over and challenge.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Here's Harden. It's rebounded by Kuminga. Pass to Hield. Back to Butler. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And we've reached the end of the third. Clippers ahead, up by 4. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard with the pass right on the money.
He's got the size to survey over the top of the defense and find the open man. That was beautiful.
We've reached the 4th quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. So with Harden on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. We've got Kawhi Leonard. Dunn is out there with Ben Simmons. Then it's Jones. And it's Coffey in at the 3. Kuminga, screen on Simmons. Curry can't get it to go. Clippers leading by 7. And he's going up for the alley-oop. It's stolen by Kuminga. That's good. And it's Payton with the assist.
And one area where they haven't struggled has been transition.
Yeah, they've had less success when they allow the defense to get set. That's why they want to keep pushing the pace.
A few possessions into the 4th quarter, just over a minute played. Dunn outside. And again, it's the Clippers from deep.
Well, this is one of his great strengths. Ben Simmons has outstanding vision.
Warriors trail by 8. And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. A different look for the Clippers. Zubac is checked in for Derek Jones. Norman Powell comes in for Amir Coffey. And it's James Harden in for Simmons. Different look here for the Warriors. Draymond Green, he's checked in for Trace Jackson Davis. Jimmy Butler comes in for Jonathan Kuminga. Rudy's checked in for Payton. And it's Brandon Podziemski in for Hield. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Hey guys, I was able to catch the message Steve Kerr gave to his team. Now he reminded his team, keep looking for the deep ball. If the three is there, take it. You've done a good job getting those looks, so keep taking them. Back to you guys.
All right, thank you, David.
Well, this is the basis of James Harden's game, right? That three-point accuracy opens up every other aspect of the floor and his scoring ability.
Here's Curry. Curry through traffic. Count it! Oh!
Good job attacking. Those restricted area shots are what every NBA team is looking for.
Leonard with the ball. Now Green defending. Knocked away. An even 3-on-3 break. Here's Curry with the three. The shot's good on the assist by Butler.
A three-point specialist can't let Curry get any space to fire from the corner. That's a recipe for disaster.
Here's Leonard. Kawhi tangles him up inside.
Well, great possession there. Anytime you end up at the rim with a high percentage look, perfect.
Green with a screen for Curry. Kawhi Leonard comes up with the rebound.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you've hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
Harden inside the three-point line. The Warriors pull it in.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
And they should, because it's when you start turning down that kind of look that your offense can start to bog down a bit.
Steps back. And he commits the intentional foul.
First personal foul. First team.
44 seconds left in the game. And Leonard has it in the corner. He's feeling it.
I'll tell you, Butler simply can lock you down. He's the very definition of what we call a two-way player.
Money! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within three.
Boy, a monster bucket yet again from Steph Curry. Knew they had to get something from that possession, and you knew he'd deliver it.
Here's Leonard. Yes!
Looking to close it out. That one might have been the backbreaker.
Well, at this point, they're so far up, it would take a real collapse to give this game away at this point.
There's 21 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Shot by Pajemski, no good. And now we've got the intentional foul.
First personal foul. Second team.
He drops the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. He's off on the free throw, unable to get that second one to drop in. Pass to Pajemski. It counts. What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Well, Stephen Curry, obviously an excellent distributor. He loves to make his teammates feel good.
Yeah, you can't let him hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
Good on the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. So he gets them both, and it's a 5-point game.
And you can wrap this one up. Great job to stay cool at the line and finish it off.
Moody's shot is off, and so they choose to intentionally foul. So the first one drops, and that increases their lead to 6. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 7-point game. And so Los Angeles takes the win. It was up. Thank you, David. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for
Their pace.
Yeah, and there's not many teams like that anymore, but it's all about the details and execution for these teams to maximize their possessions.
And the starting lineup for the Grizzlies. Manning the backcourt, we'll see Morant and Bane. Edey out there with Jaren Jackson. And it's Wells in at the 3. And so it's Memphis with it, following the score by Minnesota. On the wing, Bane, guarded by Edwards. Fires from deep. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Now here's Edwards to the middle. Here's Gobert. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in.
Outstanding job converting in close. Gobert understands how to execute around the rim.
And Stan, while Edwards has pushed back, it hasn't stopped others from comparing him to his airness, Michael Jordan.
And that talk is more about how his game reminds one of MJ and less about greatness. Edwards' career is just getting started.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
I briefly spoke with Chris Finch. He said Ja Morant is so good and so entertaining that some guys on both teams just stand around and watch him. He told his players, if you let him get to the rim and do something spectacular, you're not only giving up points, you're energizing the guys around him. Coach wants to prevent the highlight reel kind of plays.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And here's Morant outside. And the three-pointer goes.
Yeah, Morant showing a bit of confidence knocking down that 3.
Randall outside. Morant against Conley. Here's the teardrop. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall. Conley's gotten his second bucket of the game. We've got 1:55 left in the first. Outside Bane. Outside Morant. Pass to Wells. Here's Edey. Right side Morant. Shot from the top of the key. Count that one. Morant's got 5 points.
Now you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, if he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
And here's Edwards outside. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Well, I'd say any play with Edwards on the finishing end has a good chance of succeeding.
Morant against Conley. And Gobert with a block. Pass to Wells. This one for 3. Gets rebounded by Minnesota. There's 49 seconds left to play in the first. Randall finds Conley. Gobert with a screen on Morant to the inside. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
That's how you know Conley is right out there.
Grizzlies trail by 3. Outside Bane. Back to Morant. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. And that one drops for him.
I mean, just an agile move by Morant down low. Working around the contact and getting it to go.
Edwards with it. Gobert with a screen on Bane. Down low. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Assisted buckets. Every team wants them. They show you're running effective team offense.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. It's... And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
Well, I have to applaud their ball movement. They're moving the ball around, finding the best looks they can, and keeping everyone involved.
And the other thing you notice is how determined they've been to get into the paint and get buckets around the rim.
Miller is out there with Naz Reid. Then there's Anthony Edwards. Then it's Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Alexander Walker in at the small forward position. So that's the Timberwolves 5. Edwards making it look so easy from deep.
Well, this is why Edwards is a nightmare for defenses. He can drive right through you or pull you apart from range like this.
Altama right side. Pass to Pippen. Shoots over DiVincenzo. Reid with the rebound. The Timberwolves lead by 6. And coach, how about Naz Reid, the 2024 Sixth Man of the Year award winner?
Yeah, Brian, sort of unique. We often associate that award with shooting guards, but although he's a big, Reid is more than capable of putting up big numbers, including from long distance.
Minnesota shooting their initial free throws of the game here. All right, Stan, as you look around the league, who stands out as the best perimeter defender right now?
There's so many good ones. OG Anunoby might be the most versatile. Drew Holiday, Derek White, KCP. Don't forget about guys like Aaron Gordon and Herb Jones, also outstanding.
And Minnesota making a change here. Alexander Walker's checked in. Clark right side. Pass to Wells. Beyond the arc. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
And that's on the defense, giving him a decent look. That's his shot.
Conley looking for an opening. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Stan, just how much of a catalyst has Mike Conley been since the Timberwolves got him?
Well, just listen to his teammates, Brian. They talk about leadership, the adult in the room, and he remains a very capable two-way player. I'm sure they don't want to send him to the line. That has to be in their scouting report.
Pass to Pippen. Here's Wells, covered by Alexander Walker. Here's Jackson. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
Yeah, good touch from Jackson Jr. Ready to score inside when given these opportunities.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, the Timberwolves are one of the biggest teams in the association, and Coach Chris Finch said, quote, "That's how we're built. It's part of our identity. That's what we have to lean into. We want to be big at the rim and force our size on opponents." Brian, he loves to see other teams hesitant to venture into the paint.
Hearing footsteps, right? Allie, thanks. Jackson gets the bucket.
That jumper is pure. Jackson with great touch for a big man. Set him up, let him knock him down.
Outside, Alexander Walker. Pass to Edwards. Gobert with a screen on Bane. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Edwards got 10 points in the game.
Well, with his skill and confidence with the ball, if you put him in position, he'll reward you.
Jackson outside. Counted from distance. Jackson's got 7 points for the quarter.
And you know, his team wants Jackson Jr. to keep taking these threes, knowing it'll help open up this offense even more.
And Chris Finch has called timeout. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. And Minnesota with some changes. Julius Randle's checked in for Reid. McDaniels comes in for Alexander Walker. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Anthony Edwards. Edey's checked in for Memphis. Ja Morant comes in for Pippen. Randle outside. Oh, and Jackson with the defensive effort.
Well, give credit to the defense for cutting him off. Normally, that'd be easy points for him at the rim.
And the basket by Bane.
The coach loves seeing chances from that range. Work that inside area.
Randle outside. Pass to Gobert. Morant against Conley. And he's going for the oop here. 6 on the shot clock.
If you can, use up the clock en route to the last shot.
Yeah, but if you get an open look, you got to think about taking it no matter how much time is left on the clock.
And he's been an ideal teammate tonight. He's really really creating plenty of looks with his passing.
Yeah, when there's been an open man, he's found him. And you love to see a guy dishing it like this.
To the paint. To stop the run. Will not go. Misses off the front iron. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Memphis ahead. They lead by a bucket. Don't go away. We'll be back momentarily. Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. And you know, Anthony Edwards has been really making it happen, guys.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room, because you're right. He's the problem right now.
On the court for Memphis. Manning the backcourt, we'll see Morant and Payne. Jackson out there with Edey, and it's Wells in at the three. Well, Coach, one of the more electric players in the NBA, Ja Morant.
Yeah, that's for sure, Brian. High-flying, acrobatic at the rim, just a supreme athlete, and he is without a doubt one of the most exciting players this league has to offer.
It's Jackson, high post. Randall's there. Here's Morant. Morant fights through contact inside.
Morant not afraid to get in there and play big, showing his toughness in close.
Outside Edwards. Picked by Gobert. Fires top of the key. And he buries that one. Back rim and in. Edwards has got 12 points.
Oh, he's putting on a scoring clinic, guys. If it wasn't for him, they would not be in this game.
Here's Morant. And Gobert with a block.
Well, Rudy loves erasing shots. Every chance he gets, he'll take a swipe at you.
And we're about a minute and a half in the second half. Here's Morant. Oh, Morant takes the contact, and it still goes. Wow.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
Edwards, a pass to Gobert. Conley with the ball. Pass to McDaniels. Now Randall. Elbow shot. He hits the back iron and sinks it. Well, Grant, with players getting bigger and more athletic, do you support moving the restricted area out?
Yeah, B.A., I would. We've seen a lot of injuries when defenders slide underneath elevated players on the drive. So cutting down that risk makes a lot of sense.
Here's Morant. 1:43 left in the third quarter. Morant taking no chances on the flush.
Once Ja Morant gets rolling, there is no stopping him. Ja is feeling it tonight.
Gobert with a screen on Payne. Edwards for three. The rebound by Edey.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Pass to Morant. They set the pick. There's the triple. And it's Morant again missing. And so it's Edwards who brings up the ball for Minnesota. Trailing by 2. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Brian, Ja Morant is excited to be back on the court. He's looking to lead this Grizzlies team back to the postseason. He said of the adversity, quote, "It made me better. I'm just grateful and thankful for the position I'm in." Brian, it's great to have him back in action.
Yeah, everyone loves a comeback story, Allie. Thanks. Morant against Conley. Look at Morant work in the paint. Nice.
And defensively, that's just not going to cut it.
The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. Outside McDaniels. Pass to Randall. Outside Edwards. From behind the arc. The rebound by Jackson. Memphis leading by 4. Wells, the pass to Morant. There's Jackson with the 3. No good on the buzzer beater. And that'll do it for the third quarter. It's the Grizzlies. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Now that is an elite level dig. What a great pass.
3 tense quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth. Dante DiVincenzo out there with Anthony Edwards. Then it's Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Then there's Naz Reid. And it's Minot in at the 4-man spot. So that's the lineup for Minnesota.
Here's my question. Where is the defensive communication?
Well, I can tell you, this kind of defense will drive coaches crazy.
Reid to screen on Bane. Here's Edwards. Edwards muscles it inside. Wow.
Well, when Edwards gets this hot, all an opponent can hope to do is limit the damage.
Aldama outside. Pass to Clark. And the layup is good off the glass. And the Grizzlies lead by 3.
In crunch time, trying to get the foul, the bucket, or both.
And the Timberwolves will go for a different look here. Gobert's checked in for Reid. Randall comes in for Minot. McDaniels is checked in for Alexander-Walker. And Conley subbed in for DiVincenzo. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Chris Finch said to the team. Coach delivering an inspiring message to his team saying, quote, hey, we can win this game. Believe in yourselves. Battle to the end. Honestly, guys, even I was a bit pumped up after hearing this one.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Inside. Here's Jackson. Rudy Gobert with a rebound.
Well, that's a look they'll take every time down the floor. But even with the soft interior defense, they can't seem to convert it.
Back to Daniels. Pass to Randall. Here's Edwards. Ooh, Edwards with style and authority.
Wow, this is how explosive Edwards can be. He finishes with such force at the rim.
Conley against Morant. Bane with it. Jackson with a screen on Edwards. Bane, pass to Jackson. Drills it from deep.
It's clear Jackson Jr. embraces the spotlight. He's a solid scorer who makes important shots for this team.
And here's Edwards. Over Bane. Edwards, no good. The Grizzlies have gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. Here's Morant. Whoa! John dropping the hammer.
Can you say prime time player Morant? He enjoys delivering for his team in these parts of the game.
Pass to Conley. Over Morant. And another basket for Minnesota.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Outside Bane from the arc. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes. Bane's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, this is what he does. A proven scorer in the clutch.
And Edwards slams it in.
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Yeah, and I can say from experience, his coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief.
Oh, you know Morant wants it. And guess what? He got it.
And Chris Finch calls timeout here. And a great call on his part. This is the time you want to be in sync right here. Here's Edwards off the inbound pass. And he buries it. And that one brings him within 1.
Well, you need a bucket? Give it to Edwards. He's got that clutch gene.
Here's Morant. Oh, he nails it!
Hey, clashes with the larger defender and makes maybe the biggest shot of the game.
Yeah, and that's even harder than it looks to overcome that height differential right at the rim.
And Chris Finch calls timeout here. Great time to call his guys into the huddle at a very tense moment in this game. Now Edwards. We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Right wing. Clock at 6. Here's Randall. Cash. Oh, what a sensational bucket. That brings him within 1.
You want Randall with the ball in his hands towards the end of these games. Prime example right there. Yeah, just a must-foul situation to stop the clock.
11 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. And an intentional foul right there. He gets the first, and that'll put him up 2. So he gets them both, and it's a 3-point game.
Yeah, at this point, they're going to have to go for the 3 and try to force OT.
For 3, Randall can't knock in the 3. And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here. Good on the first, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. And a tough break as his second attempt is no good at the line. And so the big win by Memphis in a tight game. They played the villain tonight, and they...
Each of these teams are anchored by their big men. I think it's going to be physical and highly intensified.
Now we'll look at Dallas's starting lineup. Anthony Davis is out there with Daniel Gafford. And there's Klay Thompson. Then there's P.J. Washington. And it's Irving at the point. Now here is Davis. Kawhi Leonard unable to get his shot to go. Pass to Gafford. Thompson outside. Lets it go with a three. The Clippers grab the miss. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Well, Kevin, I was able to catch up with the head coach for the Clippers. Coach said how much he admires Klay Thompson, saying that guy is a champion. Coming back from 2 years away, Thompson's still one of the best two-way guards in the league. Nothing but respect for Klay, and there's zero argument here. Thompson surely a future Hall of Famer. Guys?
Thank you, David. The Clippers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Greg, you love this topic more than anyone. When you think about the best ball handlers of all time, where does Kyrie Irving rank on your list?
Well, you know, I think, Kevin, he's at the very top. I've never seen anyone else pull off some of the things he does. Certainly makes a strong case for the best ever.
And here is Davis after the three-pointer from Norman Powell. Here's Irving. Stolen by Harden. Here's Leonard, and the Clippers getting another bucket right there.
Well, an excellent passer, Harden taking pride in finding an open teammate.
Not a fast start for the Mavericks. Looking for the first basket of the game. Washington passes to Irving. And they get it. And the layup is good.
It's such a gifted finisher. Once Kyrie gets inside, he knows he's got you where he wants you.
Powell against Washington. And the foul called on Anthony Davis. That's his first foul. Derek Jones, he's checked in for Chris Dunn.
Coming onto the floor for your player, number 55.
Dallas on defense. It's a 5-point game. Zubac with the screen for Harden. And the three off target. And so it's Davis. He'll bring the ball up for the Dallas Mavericks. Irving kicks to Thompson. Drops in the tray.
Well, for poster guys, it's usually dunks, but I wouldn't mind a Klay Thompson jump shot poster to look at on a nightly basis.
Now here's Powell. Outside Leonard. The three. And the Clippers miss again. And it's Davis with the ball for Dallas. Trailing by 2. Well, we know, GA, the Mavs are so adept at hunting the matchups they want. They're patient and methodical.
Yeah, they never look like they're in a rush, right? Even when you send a double or trap the ball, the Mavs stay calm and know where to go. It's what makes slowing down their pick and roll so difficult.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Brent, we know that James Harden has won 3 consecutive scoring titles in his past. But now, he really has worked on his game and changed his game to a degree.
Well, that's true, Kevin. Also, the system around him has changed. I mean, what they leaned into in Houston for James Harden to become an offense unto himself was unique at the time. James is a little bit older. He's playing with a different set of players that bring their own skill sets, but he's much more of a passer. He led the league in assists in 2023, so all of his offensive ability has not gone away. It's just manifesting itself in a different form right now.
Now here's Davis. Kawhi Leonard unable to get his shot to go.
Footwork for the pull-up J from Davis, that left the defense shaking their heads.
Davis against Leonard. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Leonard's got 6.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And what do you think, guys, about Dallas here in this one?
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
Well, if they wanted to start well, this would be it. They seized momentum right away, and they just didn't let it go in that quarter.
So with Harden on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. Jones and Zubac make up the 4 and the 5. Bogdanovich is out there with Ben Simmons, and it's Coffey in at the 3 spot. Outside, Simmons. Jones with the screen on Lively. And it's Simmons penetrating. And it's in there. Simmons got his first points of the game.
And this is how Simmons puts up points. He challenges you close at the rim more often than not, having the physical advantage.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, thanks. The Mavericks at last season's trade deadline added length by acquiring Daniel Gafford and P.J. Washington. Coach Jason Kidd says they help on both ends. Gafford has the ability to roll, has great hands. P.J. can put the ball on the floor and guard 1 through 5. And then defensively, they both bring physicality. Kevin?
David, there is an argument to be made. That was one of the best trades at midseason this league has seen in a very long time. Coffey passes to Bogdanovich. Simmons against Irving. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. With the floater, it's deflected, and he recovers it. Pocket 2, goes back up. It's good.
Well, he's an accurate shooter and has some great confidence. Bogdanovich with the beauty.
Dinwiddie with it. Pass to Christie. And Brent, you hear some players now having their shooting motion analyzed with optical recognition. More data for the shot doctors.
Well, Kevin, information is one thing, but disseminating that information and being able to communicate that to a player is really where the rubber meets the road. How are you going to help him grow with that kind of analysis?
And Los Angeles with some changes. Leonard, he's checked in for Amir Coffey. Chris Dunn comes in for Bogdan Bogdanovic. And it's James Harden in for Simmons. And a new group getting ready for Dallas. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Jarek Lively. Davis comes in for Najee Marshall. P.J. Washington, he's checked in for Christie. And it's Klay Thompson in for Dinwiddie. Here's Zubats. It's rebounded by Dallas. Davis has got his 4th rebound in this one. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. And then Washington with the dunk.
Well, they're trying to take command of this game, but it's been competitive so far.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
Jones, the pass to Harden. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Harden's got 5 now.
And that's Harden. He can beat you equally off the dribble or off the catch.
Outside Irving. Thompson surveying the floor. Outside Davis. Outside Irving. Over Harden. No good from Irving.
Shot didn't fall, but that play worked well to get a good look at the basket.
Yeah, an efficient offensive possession. They found the look that they wanted, just didn't go in.
The 3 from Harden. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
And not a lot of limit to what the lefty can do. James Harden from deep.
Mavericks trail by 5. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Here's Irving, and out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. And the Clippers making a change here. Powell's checked in. Williams, he's checked in for the Mavericks. And so it's Leonard with it. He'll bring it up for the Clippers. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter. Whistle blows, basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
The Clippers have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line. Pass to Davis. And that time, also a missed shot. And so it's Los Angeles in the driver's seat. Up 8. Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. You have to like what we're seeing so far from Kawhi Leonard.
In those first 2 quarters, he was pretty much an automatic bucket getter if he got it down low on the block.
Yeah, we'll see if the double teams start to come here in the second half to make them adjust offensively. But he's going to keep going at it.
Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Jason Kidd. They've got Anthony Davis. Irving is out there with Thompson. Then there's Daniel Gafford. And it's Washington in at the 3.
That's a shot that Kyrie's never going to pass up, and exactly the mindset that his team needs.
Dunn right side. Just 5 to shoot. Zubats a screen on Thompson. Dunn misses. Mavericks trail by 5. Outside Irving. Down low. Shots good by Gafford.
Well, Klay Thompson can shoot the ball and score. We know that. He's also a capable defender. We know that. But how about checking out his playmaking?
Harden kicks to Zubats. Irving against Harden. Over Irving. Harden, no good.
He usually knocks those shots down with ease. Defense got very fortunate there as they gave him way too much room to get that one off.
Pass to Davis. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
Yikes, that one stings there, hurts so much more to turn the ball over, especially with how tight the game is.
Clippers leading by 3. When you think about James Harden, he's had such an effect on the game. Brent, they changed the rules because of him.
Well, it's interesting, Kevin, because you can think about it a couple of ways. There was a system change for James Harden to try the system, and then, as James has said himself, he became the system. So leaning into all of the analytics of basketball, you have to have somebody who can represent all of the things that system would require, and it came in the form of the beard for many years. And that kind of offensive output is something that is going to be, we'll be hard pressed to see that again, Kevin.
Marshall, he's checked in for P.J. Washington. Marshall sets a screen for Irving. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
You don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Leonard forces it through inside.
Kawhi like a robot out there, just shrugging off the contact. Beep, boop, pop, pop.
Pass to Gafford. Here's Marshall. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
Jones checked in for Los Angeles. Marshall hits them both.
Well, a great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
Powell finds Zubats. Outside Leonard. Back to Zubats. Powell for 3. Hits the three-point bomb. Powell's got the lead up to 8 now for Los Angeles.
Great job by Norman Powell off the catch.
Pass to Marshall. Back to Irving. Fires for 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Irving's got a pair of threes now here in the third for the Mavs. Outside Leonard. That's a floater go. Irving against Harden. And that one's good, Irving. Now just a three-point Clipper lead.
And Kyrie constantly beating his defenders and so good in those tight quarters with the basketball.
Harden outside. Zubats with the screen for Harden. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Irving for 3. It's hauled in by Zubats. Zubats has got 6 rebounds in the game. Back to Leonard. Over Marshall. And Leonard gets it to go on the assist by Harden. And it's an 8-point Clipper lead.
Yeah, Leonard can do this. He can just take over a game offensively.
And on the way from Irving for 3. Bangs home the trifecta. Irving's got 15. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Clippers lead by 5. Three-tenths quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. Dunn is out there with Bogdanovich. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. Then there's Derek Jones. And it's Coffey in at the small forward. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers.
How about that touch, Bogdanovich? That time from way out.
Now, here is Irving. Pocket 6. And Dallas again with the bucket.
And this is how explosive Irving can be. Such a clever and versatile scorer.
And here's Bogdanovich. Outside Leonard. People like to debate, and Greg, I don't know if this is you, what's better, Kawhi's defense or his offense?
Well, Kevin, I'll say this. Even if he was a subpar defender, his offense alone would have him among the league's top players. But his defense isn't subpar. At its best, it's elite.
Catching up on the changes for the Clippers. Zubac is checked in for Jones. Norman Powell comes in for Amir Coffey. And James Harden subbed in for Bogdanovich. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks, guys. Well, I got a chance to listen in on what Jason Kidd was talking about with his players. They said, let's lock in, keep our focus. We need everyone down the stretch. Now, his players looked engaged, so I think the message got across. Back to you guys.
Thanks, David. Pass to Washington. And on the way from Irving for three, it's good from long range. Irving's got 16 here in the second half.
Wow, look at the damage this young man is doing from deep. And there's another one.
Game is on the line. He wants the ball. No one on D stepped up to stop him.
Leonard. Rebounded by Gafford. And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for Dallas. It's a 5-point game. Irving finds Gafford. Davis with it. Three-pointer. Another three for Dallas.
Confident shot from AD, committing to taking that jumper.
LA has gone 6 of 10 from three-point range, up over 50% for the ball game. Powell, that's good.
And that three was big. I mean, it cancels out the triple at the other end, and that appeared to really tighten this game up.
Irving against Harden. Now, here is Irving. He's tightly guarded.
Wow, nice block there from Harden. I'd love to see more of this from him.
Nails the baby hook.
You don't want to ever give up points on the boards. That's the lesson for the team there. That's a hustle play to save points.
Irving looking for an opening. And the basket is good. Irving's got 22 points.
And Kyrie right now taking it to another level. We know he's capable.
Here's Powell. Pass to Leonard. The Mavericks pull it in. Davis has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Washington. Gafford, great positioning on the putback. Now just a 3-point Clipper lead.
You know we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Leonard dishes to Dunn. Zubac with the screen for Dunn. And it's off from 3-point range. To the inside. Washington passes to Irving. It falls! And that shot brings them to within just one.
Oh, the nerves on this guy.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up a notch.
Here's Leonard.
An impactful defensive presence. AD is outstanding at coming up with blocks.
Here's Zubac to the paint. Done. The shot, no good. Good D by Thompson. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Irving against Dunn. Count it!
And how about the poise from Kyrie Irving? These are the moments he lives for.
And Tyronn Lue calls timeout. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now. Guys, what's your take on how they maximize their opportunities now?
Yeah, always intriguing to see what a coach draws up in this situation.
And sometimes not just what a coach draws up, but who he has execute in these moments.
Bottom line, you need shooters on your team who can space the floor.
Oh, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
Thompson for three. So it's Los Angeles taking the W in a close one. What a show. All right, David, thank you. And that about wraps it up.